good morning or good evening or good afternoon, wherever you are. Hello. I'm here today to talk about how much you could earn as a hypnobirthing teacher. Now, no doubt if you are considering training as a hypnobirthing teacher, you will have pondered this question. And it is a really important question, and it does not make you all about the money. It does not mean that you are just in it for the money. Actually, to make a difference, your business needs to be sustainable, doesn't it? It needs to be giving you a reward so that you can continue to do it. Okay. Now, this question is really a tricky one, and I want to speak in the utmost integrity when I talk about this. So I really want to lay the cards on the table and say that with any business, it varies from business to business, okay? In all industries, there will be people that earn really well from what they do, and there will be other people that struggle, okay? And usually there are a few factors that determine that. And a lot of it comes down to getting your business known, okay? Getting your business seen by the right people and really showing them what your service can do for them. So yes, it comes down to strategy and it comes down to work. Okay, now I'm never going to pretend to people that you train as a hypnobirthing teacher and those clients just turn up magically at your door. Okay, and this is exactly why I have marketing modules in my training course when I'm teaching people to be hypnobirthing teachers, because I know it is such an important part of being a hypnobirthing teacher, actually getting the clients in the first place. Okay, now I also want to be really clear in saying that the early days of business can be the slowest. So when I talk about some of these figures, I am not saying that initially you will be receiving this, but know that it is a journey you will build all the time when you are taking action, when you are taking steps to get out there in front of more people, and that you are teaching people, making a difference to people so that they are shouting about your service too. Word of mouth is such a powerful thing, and that won't necessarily be happening right at the start. But 6 months down the line, a year down the line, it certainly will if you are getting yourself out there. Okay, so how much can you earn? Abby, get on to the stuff. So, how much can you earn? Well, ultimately, it depends what you charge, okay? But let's look at some averages, okay? So, if you ever browse around what other hypnobirthing teachers charge, you will tend to see that most people charge based on whether the course is one-to-one, okay? So whether it is a course specifically for a person and their birth partner, or whether it is a group course where you are delivering the course to a number of different birthing people and their birth partners, okay? So based on that, what you charge is likely to vary, okay? So most hypnobirthing teachers, when I've had a little browse, charge somewhere between £300 and £500 for a one-to-one course, okay? A one-to-one course may be around 10 hours in length. It may be split over 3 sessions, 4 sessions, sometimes even 5, okay? So that's what they are getting per client. So let's imagine that you teach it in 4 sessions. So you start a client at the beginning of March and you end at the end of March. Okay, and you take on 2 clients a month, and let's go with the average figure of charging £400. So that's £800 for 2 clients a month. Okay, let's consider that you might also want to offer group courses. Okay, Most hypnobirthing teachers charge slightly less for group courses because the course is, well, it isn't as bespoke to that couple, okay? So for a group course, when you're kind of browsing around, most people tend to charge between around £200 to around £350, okay? So let's imagine that you're charging £250 per couple on your group course, okay? And you are wanting 5 couples on that course. So you've got 5 couples all paying £250 each. So if my maths is correct, that is £1,250, okay? Do consider that with both these figures, for both the one-to-one and the groups, there's likely to be some costs involved, okay? So it might be things like you might give out some resources. So it might be the printing of the resources or the purchasing of the resources. It might be goodie bags, it might be refreshments. If you're running a group course, it might be the hire of a venue, okay? And of course, it's the time as well that it takes to get the clients in the first place, okay? Now, thinking about my own experience as a hypnobirthing teacher, when I first trained, I very much focused on one-to-one clients. So to build up my confidence, I was dead keen just to, teach on a one-to-one basis. So I would go to my clients' homes, I would teach one-to-one courses, and I was so pleased to be having 2 clients a month. It worked really well around my family. Okay, once I became a bit more established, a few months down the line, I started offering group courses. Okay, at first, I aimed for 4 couples on that group course. Okay, my first one, I got 2 couples. After that, I got my 4. So what I'm trying to say is it does take time, but it's doable. It's doable if, you take action, get yourself known, and really stay focused on who you want to help and why, okay, why you want to make this difference, okay. Later down the line in my business, so a couple of years later, I decided to offer more than 1 monthly group course. So I did a Saturday morning group course and a weekday evening group course. So every month I had 2 group courses running. I took 5 on a Saturday morning because I ran it from my home. And on a Thursday evening, I would take 6 couples because it was a bigger venue, okay? So considering those numbers, you can do a bit of maths to what I was earning. I was then taking maybe 1-2 one-to-one clients a month as well, okay? So my business at that point was really earning, it was doing, it was bringing in what I really wanted it to bring in. It was definitely replacing the salary I had received as a secondary school teacher, but I was then working with the flexibility around my family that I would not have had if I wasn't self-employed. Okay, please know that there are, of course, there's of course other work involved in running a business apart from the client time. So I'm not for one moment suggesting that the time I spent with my groups and the time that I spent with my one-to-one clients was my sole working time. Of course, there's admin, marketing, there's supporting your clients in between courses, but I made that work around my family. I was very focused on slots of time. I made my family very aware that I needed time to work on my business to make this sustainable. So I hope that was helpful. Do give me a shout if you have got any questions at all about training as a hypnobirthing teacher. I am more than happy to make videos on that, or let's have a chat. Have a fabulous day. Speak to you soon. Bye.